Hi everyone, welcome to CHEM 111 section T02 this fall. In this short video, I'll walk you through the syllabus and the structure of the course. My name is Rana. I will be co-teaching this course with Dr. Arifai. My email address and my cell phone number are listed here in the syllabus. You can text me, you can call me, you can email me. Please feel free to do that. If you have any question of any kind, I can schedule a Teams meeting with you anytime during the day, and I can hop on Teams and help you. If you're not on campus, you can neglect the office hours. You just need to let me know, and I'll schedule a meeting with you, a Teams meeting with you. I have no problem with this. If you have not bought the book, you don't have to actually. The book is just recommended. It's not required. I will provide you with all the materials that you need. Everything that you need for the course is found on ecampus.wvu.edu. Just go there, go to the Chem 111 section 202 page, and you can see all the materials that you need, all the course materials that you need. You can scroll and read the objective of the course. Last time I sent you an invitation to Google Drive. We need Google Drive, you guys, because before every exam, since this is not an in-person, it's an online class, before every exam, I just want to make sure that you understand all the material. So there will be a Teams meeting. I made it at in the evening, like around 7. I hope that you have the time to attend. If you cannot attend or the time is not convenient for you, just let me know. So before every exam, a day before every exam, if we scroll, I believe, down the schedule over here, before every exam, there is a Teams meeting, and the Teams meeting is scheduled on a particular day at a particular time, which is at 7 p.m. In the evening. So, in case you cannot attend this meeting, what I did is I did a Google Drive. We're going to carry on with the meeting. This is a question answer session, so I will be answering your questions, and the meeting will be recorded and it will be posted to Google Drive. So, so the Google Drive will include the recorded meetings only. It will not include the lectures. All lectures are found on eCampus. Every chapter, we will be covering a total of like 10 chapters. So every chapter will have a homework and will have a quiz that you would need to submit. Homeworks, they do constitute 17% of your grade. So make sure that you submit the homework for every chapter. Um, these homeworks, you can simply find them on eCampus. So this is the eCampus page over here. This is the syllabus. This is the Google Drive access that you can access the recorded meetings for the question and answer. And then we do have folders. You have a homework folder, and this is where you can simply upload your homework. So if I go to the student preview version, this is what you see. Okay, so that is on eCampus, and this is what you see. You see something like this. So if you want to access the homework for the chapters, you go to this folder. You just click on, for example, chapter 1 homework upload. We're going to do view instructions in there, and this page is going to open. This is your homework problem set here. So this is the problem set. You can simply download here and you can proceed and answer that. Now, you have multiple ways to answer this. If you have a walk-up pen, you can write on this document, or you can open a Word file and write the answers on the Word file, or you can just grab a piece of paper, write down the answers, take a picture, and then no matter what method you use, you can go ahead and submit your answers for the homework by simply dragging and dropping the file over here. So if you take a picture, just save it to your computer and then just drag the file. One thing which is very important, I cannot read the HEIC extension. If you take a picture, just make sure that the picture is JPEG, um, not HEIC extension, because if it is that extension, I cannot open it on my computer. So this is how you open your homework, download it, and then answer it, and then upload back again. Okay, so you upload back again over here, and simply you close. You do this for every single chapter in there. So that is regarding your homework. Now, because this is an online class, there is an additional folder which is called homework keys. And this is the key for the homework. And yes, you have the key for the homework, and you should have an access for the key for the homework before you submit your homework. And the reason why I have it like that, because I want to make sure that you do your homework, and then if you have like any questions in there, you can go ahead, open the key. Those keys, they do have a detailed solution, so you can look at your mistakes, check your mistakes, and in case you still have questions, you can simply let me know. So even though the key is present for the homework, I want you still to work your homework and upload your homework. Your homework is 17% of your grade, and your homework will be graded based on completion. So please make sure that you submit your homework. Now, you've noticed that these homeworks, they do not have a due date. If we go back to the syllabus in there, it is really recommended, and I cannot stress this enough, because if you look at the course outline, every exam is made up of three chapters. So to make it easy for you, since this is an online, we're going to group in the due dates for the quizzes and the homeworks on a certain due date, which is a day before the exam. So let's say, for example, your exam one is on September the 19th, then the homeworks for chapters 1, 2, and 3, in addition to the quizzes for chapters 1, 2, and 3, all of those are due on September the 18th. Now, since the let's see, for the homeworks in there. So since here you go. So this is the homework. The homework has no due date, but I want you to follow the due date of the syllabus. I want to make sure that you submit your homework before every exam. This is the best way in order to ensure that you understand the material and you get a good grade on the exam. Now, with respect to the quizzes in there, the quizzes, they do have a due date, which is similar to that of the e-campus of the syllabus. I mean, so chapters 1, 2, and 3, those are due on the 18th, September the 18th at 11:55 p.m. Please stick to the due date. Now, let's say if you need an extension, you gotta let me know before the due date close so that I can extend the due date for you. But I really recommend that you stick to the due dates and finish your assignments before you do the exam. So that is regarding the quizzes. So you can access the quizzes from here. You can access the homework and upload the homework from here. Now let's go back to the syllabus in there. Okay, we have a total of three exams and a final exam. The final exam is going to be cumulative, and all of those are going to add to be 100% average. Guys, exams are closed books. So when you do the exam, all exams are going to be proctored online. There is an exact date and time for the exam. I made the exams, all of these exams, I made them in the evening so that it's more convenient for you. Just let me know. If you cannot make this time, I can reschedule for you. I have no problem with this. Now, all of these exams, I mentioned that these are proctored. So, before a day before the exam, I would send you a Teams link. This is called a Teams proctor link for the exam. So what you're going to do is you're going to accept the invitation, and then on the day of the exam, you're going to log into this link. And what I need from you is, of course, your computer. You would need to have for the exam. So for the exam, you would need to follow these instructions in here. All exams are going to be accessed by a code. Exams are going to be proctored. I will personally proctor you in the exam. So what you need is a laptop, desktop, and you need a camera. And the camera needs to be positioned facing you. I need to see your face. I don't want to see the ceiling. I don't want to see the floor. I want to see your face. So make sure that the camera is facing you. I might ask you to move the camera around to see the area around you, to see your working space. You are allowed during the exam to have cheat sheets with you, and these are found in these are tables because every chapter might have some tables in there. I don't want you to memorize anything. So if there are tables that need memorization, you can have those tables with you. I'll show you in a moment where you can find those. You can download them, print them, and you can bring them to the class. I need to see your ID. It doesn't need to be a WVU ID if you're not a WVU student. Any school ID or a driver's license can do the job. Any ID that has a picture with your name, that will do. So make sure that you have this ready. You would need a couple of scratch papers in there. And as I said, any tables, exam version that are posted to eCampus. Whenever it's the time for the exam, please make sure that you are a couple of minutes early, and you will be asked to wait until everybody joins. So whenever everybody joins, I will admit everybody in. Normally, if the exam is at 7, I am online 10 minutes prior to 7. So please make sure that you are also online so that I can admit everybody. I can check the IDs for everybody, and we can be on time to start the exam. Um, with respect to your final exam, the final exam is a 2 hour long, and it is a cumulative exam. It's from chapters 1 through 10. And the final exam will be on December the 19th, and it will be from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. If you want to do the final exam earlier than December the 19th, please let me know. I'll try to accommodate you as much as I can. Also, I'll accommodate any makeup exams. If you want to reschedule, it's fine by me. Just let me know. Now, there are multiple ways in order to earn more grades on your exams. Every exam will have two types of bonus questions. Two bonus questions whenever you are doing the exam, and those are going to be worth 15 points added to your exam. So we're going to start with an exam of 100 points, and then you're going to have an additional two bonus questions. These are multiple choice questions of 15 points. Whatever you earn from these 15 points will be added to your actual exam grade. So let's say your grade was a 75 out of 100, and you got a 15 out of 15 on the bonus, then your exam grade now is going to be 75 plus 15. These are the two bonus questions that you're going to do during the exam, and then after you submit the exam, there is an additional bonus. The additional bonus will be worth 20 points, and that you do at home. It's between 4 to 5 questions, and it's worth, as I said, 20 points. And this is again 20 points plus whatever you earn on the exam and the bonus. So this ensures that you get a better grade, and it's more problems, and they're giving you more opportunities to just improve your grade. This is for every single exam. So this is applicable for exams 1, 2, and 3. For the final exam, we don't have too much time in order to do that take home bonus. So, what we're going to do is an assessment final exam. Now, that assessment final exam, it serves as a final exam bonus. And if you complete that, that is an extra credit of 20 points. The 20 points you earn once you complete and you submit. How can you find this assessment exam? As I said, this one is a cumulative exam, and it has materials from chapter 1 through chapter 10. So I would leave this exam until the end so that we have covered all the material before you go ahead and you attempt it. That assessment exam is going to serve as a practice for the final exam, you guys. Okay, so that assessment exam, so this folder over here has assessment exams and has practice exams. So let's talk a little bit about the assessment exam. So here you go. So that is the assessment exam. For the assessment exam over here, it does have a due date, and the due date is December the 12th. Please stick to the due date. By that time, I want this assessment exam to be done and to be submitted. Now, once you submit the assessment exam, you can view the answers for that exam, and you can use this exam as a study guide for the final exam. Okay. That is for the assessment exam. And as I said, this one is graded based on completion, even though at the end it's going to give you a grade, an actual grade out of 100. But if you complete that, that will add an additional, it's actually 20. It's going to be an additional 20 points. I'll change that. 20 points. This is an additional bonus to your actual final exam grade. Okay, so that is for the assessment exam. And this is another option for you to earn more grades on your exams. So we have, as I said, two methods in order to earn more grades on the exams. For exams 1, 2, and 3, you have those additional bonuses, and then for the final exam, you do have the assessment, which is 20 points, but not 10 points, 20 points. Okay. Um, Now, I would really recommend that before you do your actual exams, you go ahead and look at this folder, which is the practice exam 2 and the chapters 3. So we do have exam 1, exam 2, and exam 3 together with its key. And there, please go ahead and look at those. Look at the key. If you have any questions, we can discuss this in the question answer session meeting, the team's meeting in there, and I can explain whatever you don't understand. So that is regarding the practice exams. Now for the exam study guide and the formula sheets here, I made it easier for you for the tables. If they just gather all the tables that you need. So for exam 1, there are multiple tables for chapters 1, 2, and the 3 that you would need to print and bring with you. The tables are here. So you can access from here. Same thing for exam 2, same thing for exam 3. Now, when it comes to the final exam, please print all of those and bring them with you for the final exam before your exam. Okay. So that is regarding everything in here. These are the chapters, and every single chapter, if we go into the chapter, for example, chapter 1, this is what I said, that you don't need the book because everything that you need is here. So you have the lecture material, and in the lecture material, you do have the videos. You do have the class notes and the class note complete. The class note complete has all the answers in the class note. When I am explaining in the lecture videos, I use the class notes and I fill them as I go, and this is the key. So you can go ahead and download that, and you have all the notes that you need. So if you go to the lecture video in here, you're going to see the lecture. These are multiple lectures for chapter number 1. These are short videos. I try to make them as short as I can, believe me. But chapter number 1, it does have a lot of information there. I would prefer when you watch these videos, watch them in order. So you have part 1, part 2, part 3, and use the class notes in order to follow up with these videos. Any question you have, please let me know. In this course, we are accumulating all the information because we need every single information explained. So if there's anything that you don't understand, just don't sit on it. Let me know, and I'll explain it. I'll explain it for you. And that's it. And then for certain chapters, not for all chapters, there are additional problems. These are not homework. They are not in the homework folder. They are not homework. It's just like additional problems together with their key. It just meant for you to have more practice. This is gonna go on for every single chapter, you guys. So chapter 3, same thing. You do have the lecture material. You do have the class notes. There's no additional problems for this one. But for chapter 4, probably there's additional extra problems in there. There are more problems for nomenclatures and for the VASPER. So please look at those, work them out. And again, I am here if you have any questions. Even though in the syllabus it says that there is no extension, we can have extension. It's not a big deal. You just need to let me know. Do not let the assignment close before you let me know to extend the due date. Okay, so we're gonna start with a chapter 1. I'm going to follow the syllabus in here, so I'm anticipating that we need until August 27 to finish chapter 1. Please go over the chapter. In case you have any questions, just let me know.